from Palm Beach Therapy and Fitness Providers. I'm going to be doing a chair fitness class for you today. So obviously you're going to need yourself a good sturdy chair. Good option is to put it on top of a yoga mat or even maybe an aerial rug just to keep it nice and stable. I'm going to be using a set of free weights here. You can use weights if you have access to some, or water bottles with water in them, or even cans of soup will work just fine. I also have a squishy ball. If you have access to one of those, great, we can include that. If not, a pillow could work just fine, or even like a bag of chips or a tissue box is cool too. So those are what we're going to work with today. I'm going to go ahead and take a seat. Be sure you have some water just to have access, and by any means, if you feel the need to do a little bit more reps or a little bit less reps, it's your workout, so you want to try to get the most that you can out of it. I'm just going to throw out a number there for you, just more or less like a guideline, okay? So we're going to combine some strength training and a little bit of cardiovascular exercises today, and I'm going to break them down into circuits. So let's go ahead and we'll start by stretching it out, just kind of warming up the body and kind of stretching out the limbs a little bit. Make sure your bum is to the front part of your chair, so not seated all the way back. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath in, reaching those arms all the way up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, lower those arms all the way down. Inhale, bringing the arms all the way back up. This time, reach a little bit more with that right hand, and then switch, reach a little bit more with the left. And then reach both hands up towards the ceiling, exhale, lower both arms down. This time, just that right arm, bring it all the way up. Lengthen as we reach, and then reach it over towards the left. And opening up that right side of the body, you should feel a nice stretch all the way up and through the ribs, up into that right shoulder. Inhale to come up, exhale, lower it down. Left arm, bring it all the way up. Reach and lengthen, and then bring it over towards the right. You could be looking up or down, whatever's most comfortable on your neck. 3, 2, and inhale, come all the way up. Exhale as we lower that arm down. Now we're going to take both arms and we're going to bring them into circles. If you've had any shoulder issues or injuries, you could go ahead and do smaller circles. If not, we want to try to get a full range of motion. We'll do 2 more. And 2, opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 more, and 6, good. Bring those arms all the way out. I'm going to flip my palms so my palms are facing away from me, and then I'm going to draw the arms back. As I draw my arms back, I'm opening up the chest, so keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. Gently bring the chin up towards the ceiling if it feels good. And then flip the palms, exhale as we bring the hands together. My chin comes down and I'm going to pull the arms away from me. Keeping that chin down, I'm now getting a stretch in between my shoulder blades along with the trapezius muscles. Raise the head up, flip the palms again, drawing them back and behind you. Again, we can bring that chin up towards the ceiling. Flip the palms, exhale, drawing the hands back together, chin comes back down, pull those hands away from you. Last time, raise that head up, flip the palms, bring them back. Hands come back behind us, chin comes up. And flip the palms, exhale, hands come back together. Pull them away, one last time. And relax the hands to the thighs, lift those shoulders up. Roll them back and press them down and into the body. Lift them up, and then roll and press them back down and into the body. Good, keeping those shoulders down, our neck is nice and long. Gently take the head over towards the left. Still pressing that right shoulder down and into the body. And then relax that right shoulder, rolling the head. Bring it over towards that right shoulder now, and then press that left shoulder down and into the body. Perfect, bring that chin back down towards the chest. Keeping the chin down, now you're going to kind of draw the shoulders back behind you, almost like you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together. You should feel a really nice stretch in the nape of the neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the shoulders, lift that chin up. Just kind of shrug them out. You're going to extend that right leg in front of you, keeping that left knee bent. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up, and then we're going to fold forward over that right leg. First deep stretch in that hamstring. So whether your hands make it to the toes, the ankle, or the shin, doesn't matter, wherever you feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Relax the head and neck, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Keep that left hand wherever it comfortably falls and raise that right arm up towards the ceiling. Trying to stack the shoulders, gazes up or down. If that's too much on your shoulder, you can just bring it parallel to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower that arm down. We're going to roll ourselves back up to seated. Shoulders back. Pull that right leg in, extend through the left, flexing through those toes, just as we did before. We're going to inhale, bring those arms all the way up. Exhale as we hinge and fold over the left leg now. Regardless of where your hands fall, relax the head and neck. And now we'll keep that right hand wherever it is, and we're going to either extend that left hand parallel to the floor, or we're going to twist, stacking the shoulders, bring that left hand up towards the ceiling. Opening up the chest, get that twist. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bring that left hand back down. We'll roll ourselves back on up. And roll those shoulders back and into the body. Okay, make sure you're positioned well. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up my feet just a little bit, maybe about the width of the legs of the chair. I'm going to bring my arms back out to that T, and I'm going to tap. My right hand will come down towards the left toe, or left ankle or shin is fine. Back up, and we'll switch. Up and switch. We'll say 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, one more, 6, and 6. Good, all the way back down. Heel toe those feet a little closer together. Inhale, bring the arms all the way back up. Exhale, lower the arms all the way back down. Rolling those shoulders back and into the body. We'll get a little tricep stretch in. So we're going to bring that right arm across from the body. Left hand's going to pull it in, keeping that right shoulder down. Feel a nice stretch all along that rear part of the arm. You can get even a little wrist rotation in here too. Inhale, re-release. Lower them down, roll those shoulders back. Now we're going to cross that left arm across from the body. Right hand's going to hug it in. Remember, keep that left shoulder down, and we can rotate the left wrist here. Good, inhale, re-release. Exhale, lower them down. Go ahead and rotate through that right ankle. And switch, rotate through the left. Perfect, feet are down. Just open and close those knees. 9, one more, 10, good. Grab yourself a sip of water if you need. And we're going to start our first circuit. So first circuit, we're going to use hold of that squishy ball or whatever you have to use. Pillow is fine. We're going to have our feet about hip width apart. Feet are nice and flat to the floor. Again, make sure your booty is towards the front part of your chair, okay? Hanging onto the ball at mid-chest. I'm going to stand up, bring that ball up towards the ceiling, and I'm going to come back down. If you don't feel comfortable sitting all the way down and then standing all the way up, stay standing. Just do a little mini squat, bring it up. Mini squat, bring it up. So we have modifications, okay? So we'll come back down if you're doing the full range of motion. Coming up. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, breathe in, 10, last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, we're gonna stay standing, and 5. Good, shake out those legs. Bring that ball into the right hand, okay? We have about a hip width stance with our feet. Our knees are nice and soft. Both hands are up. I'm going to cross that ball over towards the left, back to center. And cross 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, and 12. Back to center. Switch that ball into that left hand. Same thing, coming over to the right. Big cross 1, 2, 3, 4, pull your belly button in, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 11, and 12. Good, we're gonna go ahead and take a seat again. Separating those feet about wider than the width of the chair, I wanna say. Holding onto the ball, we're gonna come through the legs, all the way up and through. 1, 2, 3, 4, push through your heels. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, we got it, breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, perfect. Bring those feet closer together. Nice deep breath. Okay, we're still holding on to the ball. I'm gonna come up towards the ceiling, and then I'm gonna come over, alternating my knees. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Keep going. 10, 10, 11, 11, last one, 12, and 12. Good. Place that ball in between the thighs. Nice deep breath. Roll those shoulders back and into the body. We're going to grab hold of either the back of the chair or the seat of the chair. It's up to you, whatever's comfortable on your shoulders. Again, making sure your bum is towards the front part of your chair. Lean back. Pull that belly button in nice and tight. Lift the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. You can keep that ball there. Inhale, bring those arms up. Tap, open, fold forward. Hands come to the top of the feet. Let that head hang. Perfect. Press your feet into the floor, rolling yourself back on up. We're going to repeat that first circuit one more time. So we're going to grab hold of that ball again, make sure we're positioned so that our bum is towards the front part of our chair, our feet are flat to the floor. This is the one where we're going to stand up, press up, come back down. Remember, you have the option to kind of do a mini squat instead of fully sitting all the way down, okay? We'll start now. Coming up, press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got it. Last 3. 1, 2, last one, and 3. Good job. We're all the way up. Shake up those legs. Staying standing, obviously. Ball's in that right hand. Soft knees, hip width stance. Cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, get that twist. 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Back to center, switch balls from the left now, coming towards the right, belly is in, get a twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Beautiful, take a seat. Remember, we're gonna go to that wide stance, so our feet are nice and wide, holding onto the ball, coming through, all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, push through your heels. 8, 9, 10, last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Bring those legs in a little closer together. Still holding on to that ball. This time we're going to bring it up overhead, and we're going to cross over the knees, alternating knees. Okay, start right, left, right, left. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2. 1, 2, and 2. Perfect. Place that ball in between the thighs. Make sure our bum is still forward, shoulders are back, belly is pulled in. Remember, we're going to grip either the back or the seat of your chair. Applying just a little pressure to that ball or pillow. Leaning back, belly is pulled in. Lift those knees up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job, guys. Go ahead and place that ball to the floor. Grab yourself a sip of water if you need. Okay. So for our next circuit, we're going to continue with that ball and pillow. Want to go ahead and grab. I'm going to have my feet in a narrow stance, so within the width of my hips, I'm holding on to my ball. I'm going to bring my ball forward, and every time I do that, I'm going to separate my legs. So I'm going to out, in, out, in, out, in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Coming back to center. I'm going to heel toe my feet just a little bit wider, and my ball is going to be in the right hand. Arms are out. I'm going to bring the ball to the inside of my left foot, okay? Coming in, we'll do 15. Coming in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Perfect. You should feel a nice little burn in that inner thigh. Ball's going to switch over to the left. Arms back out. Got it inside of that right foot. We got 15. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Open and close those knees. Deep breaths. In the nose, out the mouth. Okay, making sure our booty is still towards the front part of our chair. I'm going to kind of slightly inch my toes forward just a bit, and my knees are going to come almost to touch. I'm going to bring that ball up. I'm going to come down, slap up, slap down, slap up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Okay. Bringing those feet, still keeping them near each other, but just walking them in just a touch. I'm going to keep my ball up at mid-chest, but I'm going to kind of apply a little bit of pressure to it and squeeze it with the palms of my hand. So you can do this with a pillow. Obviously, if you have a bag of chips, you might not want to do that. But just apply a little bit of pressure, not too much. And then we're going to step out and out, out and out. Try to get those knees up. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, elbows up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 15. Perfect. Go ahead and stand all the way up. Shake out those legs. Give yourself a few breaths. In the nose, out the mouth. We're going to come into a wider stance with the feet. So not quite a sumo stance, but in that direction. Holding onto the ball with both hands, we're going to come down towards that left foot. Okay, it doesn't have to be all the way down here unless you're comfortable doing so. It could be at the shin, it could even be to the knee. And then we're going to cross up towards the right. Coming down and cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Perfect. Come back to center, breathe it out. Get yourself a little march going. So of course we have to switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, separate those feet. Just as we did before, we're going to come down towards the right this time. Swing up towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2. 1 and 2. Perfect. Go ahead and take a seat. Sip of water if you need it. Give yourself a few recovery breaths. Allow your heart rate to go back down just a touch. Good news is we get to repeat that circuit one more time. All right, so whenever you're ready, we're going to grab hold of that ball, pillow, tissue box, whatever we're using. We're going to start with our feet together, and we're going to have the ball at mid-chest. Every time I press the ball forward, I'm going to open up my legs wide. Out, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Back to center. Separate those feet just a little bit. Start with the ball in the left hand this time. Arms are out wide. Going to bring that ball to the inside of the right foot. We got 15. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Shake them out, shake them out. Breathe. Balls in the right hand, open them up wide. Come into the inside of the left foot, 15 reps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Bring those feet closer together. Nice deep breath. Holding onto that ball up at mid-chest. Remember, we want to keep those elbows up. Applying just a little bit of pressure to the ball, pillow box, whatever you're using. And then we're going to lift and lift. Try to get those knees up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost there, 14, 15, and 15. Good. Come back to center. Give yourself a breath. In the nose, out the mouth. We're going to stand all the way back up. Shake those legs out. Okay, remember, we're going to separate the feet. We're going to come down towards that left foot, shin or ankle, come all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, and 12. Coming back to center, give yourself a breath. As you do so, we're going to kind of march in place. Circulating the breath. 2, and 1. Go ahead, back and separate those feet again. This time we're coming down towards the right foot, ankle or shin, twisting up towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 11, and 12. Perfect. Go ahead and take a seat. We're going to come back to that exercise where we tap, tap, kind of giving a slap up top and a slap down low. Bringing those feet forward just a touch so the ankles are no longer below the knees. And again, our booty is still towards the front part of our chair. We're going to come underneath, tap that ball, tap up top, tap and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, last 3, 1, 2, and 3. Good job. Go ahead and place that ball off to the side. Keeping those feet planted in front, you can bring the feet just a touch further back so the ankles are below the knees. Take a nice deep breath in, reach those arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower the arms down by your side. And again, inhale, bring them all the way up. Exhale, down by your side. And then this time, inhale, bring them all the way up. And then you're going to lengthen and hinge all the way forward. Relaxing the head, hands rest to the top of the feet or the ankles. Give yourself 3 deep breaths here. And then release your arms, let the head hang, roll yourself back on up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Until we're all the way up, roll those shoulders back. Go ahead and grab yourself a sip of water, and then we'll change up the next circuit. Okay guys, so for this next circuit, we're gonna start to bring the weights into play. So you just kind of keep that ball off and out of your way, and then grab hold of whatever weight source you chose to use today. I'm gonna start with my feet separate and my booty towards that front part of my chair. My feet are nice and kind of grounded to the floor. You want to make sure that your ankles are below the knees, regardless of the fact that we're in that sumo position. So I'm going to come and hinge forward with both hands, curl, press them up. So I'm going to hinge, curl, press them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Heel toe those feet a little closer together. So you want to maybe have the knees to touch, not necessarily, but at least within that direction. Take a nice deep breath, roll those shoulders back. We're going to lengthen and hinge forward. And my palms are going to be facing each other. I'm going to do a 2 and 1. I'm going to pull and then go out wide. Pull, out wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, and 15. Good, all the way up. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stand up. Shake those legs out, give yourself a couple of breaths. In the nose, out the mouth. So I'm gonna have my feet about hip width apart and I'm gonna have the weights in front of me. I'm gonna have a softness in my knees. I'm gonna demonstrate sideways just so you can look at my knees and my back. So I'm gonna come into a deadlift. Sounds scarier than it is. Light toes. We're doing this hinging. Notice my flat back, my shoulders away from my ears, my toes are light, my knees are soft. Up and squeeze. So we're gonna hinge, up and squeeze. Drive through those heels. We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 5. 1. Nice flat back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Shake them out. Okay, I'm going to take one weight and I'm going to place it to the seat of my chair. And then I'm going to come over to one side of my chair so that my right hand is to the top of the chair. My left leg is extended out to the left, and my left arm is up towards the ceiling. So I'm using the chair just to keep ab stability and balance, okay? Bringing that left elbow and left knee together. Coming in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15, beautiful. We're gonna walk to the other side. So same thing, this time I have that left hand to the top of the chair, and my right hand has that weight. Right arm up, right leg out, right elbow and right knee come together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, and 15. Beautiful. Grab hold of that weight, that second weight, and yay, you can take a seat. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, we're just gonna have our arms by our side. We're gonna flip those palms, and we're just gonna come into a traditional curl, bicep curl. So we're working that bicep, that's this muscle right here. Coming in, curl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Resting those hands to the tops of the thighs. Take a deep breath. One more exercise of this circuit. Again, making sure your bum is towards the front part of your chair. I'm going to bring my weights together and just kind of pretend that they're one weight. You can use just one weight if you'd like, or no weight, of course, that's always an option. So I'm going to come up onto the balls of my feet, and I'm going to lean back. You should already feel this engagement happening in your core. Take the weights from one side, then the other. 1, 2, 3. Working our obliques here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Coming back to center. Give yourself a breath. We're going to repeat that strength training circuit one more time before we change it up. So grab yourself a sip of water if you need it. Give yourself a good 10 seconds. Just kind of circulate your breath and allow that heart rate to come back down. Nice deep breaths. Okay, so whenever you're ready, grab hold of both your weights again. Remember, we're a little wider with the feet this time so that we can hinge forward, hammerhead curl, and then close grip press. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Push through your heels to come up. 8, 9, 10. Last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Bring those feet closer together. Deep breaths. In the nose, out the mouth. Okay, so we have that narrow stance with the feet. Ankles are below the knees. And knees come maybe to touch, or at least within that direction. Take a nice deep breath. Roll your shoulders back and into the body. Lengthen through the spine. And then bring those hands down to follow. Palms are facing each other. We have that 2 and 1. So we're going to pull up and then fly. Up, fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Come all the way up. Deep breath. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and stand all the way up. Okay, so we're coming back to that deadlift. Again, I'll demonstrate sideways for you. So you have your feet about hip width apart. Our knees are going to be soft. Weights in front. We're going to hinge forward. Nice flat back. Drive through your heels to come up. Notice how light my toes are. I'm really pushing through my heels, okay? So we hinge and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, last 3, 1, 2, and 3. Good job. Shake them out. I'm going to place that weight up to the top of your chair, just as we did before. I'm going to come to the side of the chair so that my right hand can rest to the top of the chair. My left leg is extended out to the left. Left arm is up towards the ceiling. I'm going to bring my left elbow to my left knee. We got 15 reps. Come together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Perfect. We're going to switch sides. Nice deep breaths. Okay, right arm comes up, right leg comes out, elbow and knee come together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Grab hold of that second weight, and we get to sit again. Okay. So just as we did before, we're going to come into those traditional bicep curls, which means palms are out, elbows are in. Just curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last 3. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Rest those weights to the tops of the thighs. Give yourself a breath. Okay, so just as I did before, I'm going to bring both my weights together so they're one weight. You can just use one weight if you like. Still making sure our bum is to the front of our chair, coming up onto the balls of our feet, leaning back, pull that belly button in, we cross. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Perfect. Come all the way back to center. You can grab yourself a sip of water. We'll change up the next strength training circuit. Again, we're seated. We're going to separate the feet probably about the width of the legs of the chair. Again, making sure we're towards the front part of the chair. I'm just going to rest my left weight and left hand to my left thigh. My right weight's going to come forward, press it up. So I'm kind of doing an upward row while I transition into a single shoulder press, okay? Coming down, should be pretty fluid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, 12, good, rest that weight to the right thigh, give yourself a breath. And we get to switch. So left weight comes down, pull it up, and then press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2. 11, and 12, beautiful. Okay, we're gonna keep that wider stance with the feet, maybe even make it a touch wider. So we're coming into a real classic sumo stance, so a wide stance with the heels. And if you notice, my heels are very slightly turned out. I'm gonna hang on to the ends of my weights. Again, bum is towards that front part of the chair. I know I'm like a broken record, but really important to keep that booty forward. Shoulders back, belly pulled in, we're gonna hinge. Drive through the heels to come up, getting a good squeeze, hinge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, light toes, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15, good job. Grab hold of those weights and stand all the way up. Shake out the legs. Okay, so I'm gonna have my weights in front, shoulders back, belly pulled in. I'm just gonna come into a traditional frontal raise, but then I'm gonna take my arms out wide. So I'm gonna come up, out wide, and down. Forward, side, and down. Forward, side, and down. 2, 3, 4. Just come parallel to your shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yes, nice burn. 10. Last 2. 11 and 12. Perfect. Shake them out. Got those shoulders pretty good. You're going to take both weights in one hand. Obviously, if you're using cans or water bottles, just use one. Feet are hip width apart, and very, very, very important for this exercise, I'm sure you see people do it in the gym constantly, is you need to tuck your tailbone forward, okay? So this motion here doesn't actually do much of anything unless we tuck that tailbone forward, drawing that belly button in towards the spine, okay? So try to keep that tucked tailbone, belly button pulled in, left hand is up, weights are in the right. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll do 3 more. 1, 2, belly's in, and 3. Good job. Go ahead and switch those weights. You can relax your spine and tailbone for just a second. Kind of shimmy it out if need be. Right hand comes up, weights are in the left. Tuck that tailbone again. So my knees are soft, belly button's in. We dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, last 3. 1, tight core, 2, and 3. Good job. Go ahead and take a seat. Nice deep breath. Last exercise of this circuit, we're going to take both weights behind the head. Okay, so notice my elbows aren't out. I'm trying to guide them forward. Bring them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Perfect. Press those weights to the thighs, shrug them out. Nice deep breaths. Okay, we're going to repeat this strength training circuit one more time. We got this. Deep breaths. Finish line is in sight. Widen those feet just a bit. Make sure your booty is forward. We'll start with that right hand again. So rest the left on your left thigh. Right hand's going to come down. Pull it up. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, and 12. Good. Rest that weight. Switch so that the left weight is in front now. Hinge, pull it up, press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Perfect. Separate those feet just a touch more. Remember, we want to have those toes slightly out. Weight's going to be in front, shoulders back, belly button pulled in. We're going to hinge. Press through the heels to come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, push through those heels, 15, good job. Grab those weights, stand on up, shake them out. Okay, gonna work those shoulders first. Weights are in front. Coming to a frontal raise, parallel to the shoulders, out wide and down. Front, side, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, push for those last 2, 11, and 12, perfect. Shimmy them out. Bring both weights, if you're using weights, into the right hand. Remember, we're going to do our little dip for our obliques. Feet are about hip width apart. Remember, we want to tuck our tailbone forward. So literally all we're doing is we're taking the lower part, the lumbar and sacrum of the spine. We're just going to tuck it forward, pulling that belly button in towards the spine. Left hand comes up. We dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Good job. Go ahead and switch. Good grip. So take a second. Deep breath. Same thing. Tuck that tailbone forward, shoulders back, belly pulled in. Right hands up towards the head. We're going to dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Last 3. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Go ahead and take a seat. Nice deep breaths. Okay, triceps are the last one of this circuit. We're going to bring those weights behind the head, elbows toward each other. Bring it up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, elbows, 13, 14, 15. You got 3 more in you. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Go ahead and lower those weights down to the floor. Grab yourself a sip of water if you need. Okay. So, using just one weight, water bottle or can, go ahead and take a seat. Making sure our booty is towards the front part of the chair. I'm going to hold on to the sides of my weight. Coming up onto the balls of my feet, I'm going to lean back. Try to tap the back of the chair with my back, and then bring the weight up. So I'm going to come back, tap. Using my core to come forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last 3. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Dropping that weight off to the side, keeping our booty forward. Take a breath. We're going to do our leg lifts, but we're going to isolate legs. So we're really going to target that lower part of the core. I'm going to grip the back of the chair. You can do that or the seat of the chair. Lift both feet up. Right leg goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Maybe hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Grab hold of that weight one more time. Nice deep breath. Really working that core here. Booty is forward, coming to the balls of the feet. Weight is at mid-chest. Gonna come back, tap that chair, pull it up, bring it up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last 3. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Dropping that weight. Last exercise, keeping that booty forward. Grip the back or the seat of the chair. Nice deep breath. Shoulders back, pull your belly button in. Both feet come up. Right leg goes down. We got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Open and close those knees. Nice deep breath. We're going to separate the feet. Take a deep breath in, bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, lower those arms down. Again, inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, lower it down. This time, inhale, bring it all the way up. We're going to tap, open, and then swan dive all the way forward. Hands come to the top of the feet or the floor. Relax the head and neck. Let it hang. Gently look to the right and left. Give yourself a deep breath here. And then bringing your hands to the tops of the thighs, pressing into the thighs, slowly bringing yourself back up to seated. Rolling those shoulders back and into the body. Feel toeing those feet a little closer together. Go ahead and pull that right knee into your chest. And then switch, pull that left. And lower it down one last time, opening, closing the knees. And inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, lower down. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.